Howdy, folks. Shabby's back, and he's back to cook up a moose. Coastal townsite moose. Almost got killed by an aurora wolf in the process. It's close. But we haven't even looted this. We haven't even looted up the Quonset yet. We just got all this meat in here. Morning. Yeah, basically we quartered the moose and then, sorry, I don't know if I should save this fire or not. It's my last torch. Let's just go ahead. But yeah, we quartered the moose just as an aurora was starting. I pushed it a little too far. Almost got killed. Well, attacked, let's say. I don't know. I could have been killed. And then in the morning, we just brought everything over here. So that's where we're at right now. Haven't looted. I've only looted the house over. Let's take it. I'll just set this out extra close. So we've only looted one house so far. Let's get some water going. Uh-oh, where's my skillet? Oh, I did a little dump here, stuff here. Almost got worried. Almost got worried for a second. We're gonna be leaving some things here because we're gonna just run to Desolation Point, and then we'll be coming back here. So we're gonna leave some items here to lighten our load, and then probably act as sort of a, you know, a base in future, future visits. So, I gotta deal with all that moose meat. Let's loot, and then I'm gonna drop some stuff right now, just because it's so heavy. That. Probably leave both red toolboxes here, because I'm not going to need it in Desolation Point. Okay. Alright, let's do some looting.
I'll take it.
Wow. How about that? That's cool. That's cool. I didn't even know you could get those out of a container. No idea. Maybe only the tool chest you can get the toolbox from. I don't know. I have definitely never seen that. Well, no, I don't. I keep saying that, but I don't know if that's true. I might have seen it before. I just don't recall. It doesn't seem familiar. There's always some food down here. And a can. Alright, got all this. Done all this. There we go. So we got Thomson's family stew on the last session. So we have to make that fairly soon. And Prepper's Pie, we haven't made that one yet either. Eventually what I want to do is just to have all of the dishes made, and then have them sort of displayed at the dam somewhere, something like that. Just to put sort of a bow on the whole thing. Alright. Pliers. To make some fishing tackle with this stuff. Because I think we've repaired all of the I think we have. I don't know. Maybe we haven't. Maybe there's more towers to repair that I just don't know of. There's definitely things that have been added to the game since the DLCD that sorry, DLC. There's another acronym in where I'm from. Who I work with, I use DLCD a lot. So, anyways, I won't get into all that, but yeah, but there's lots of little additions that I still don't know about. Like, I know for sure that there's one plane crash that I haven't been to. Actually, I take that back. There's 2, and there might be 3 that I haven't been to. And I know there's one here in Coastal Highway that I've never visited, but I kind of know the general area where it is. Some oil. Okay. We got some more oats, didn't we? Still no flour. Still no flour. That's a bummer. Hopefully we'll get it at one of the houses here in this zone. It's probably my best chance for getting it, and probably kind of the rest of the... Maybe there's some spots in Bleak Inlet, but other than that, I doubt if there's any other place that I haven't already been to for flour, so I would really like to find some more. That would be great. Alright, looks like we cleared it out. Let's put sort of some oh, this went out. Gotta tend your fire, Shabby, come on. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just leave that on there for right now. Let's see where we're gonna put stuff. I guess I'll put my water here.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Got to harvest all this up. That's the next sort of order of business. Sounds like it's windy out there, so it'd be a good time to sort of hang inside for a bit. Let's drop some stuff now. All these stems, man. I gotta leave that at the dam. Where's our extra? Didn't we find some extra underwear? No, that was somewhere else. That was in Thomson's Crossing. Oh, look at this. We could totally make this stew if I had a pot and some broth. But we can get the broth. All right, we'll leave this here for making fishing tackle. So let's just keep this here, because we'll definitely be coming back here for fishing. 100%. Some blue tools. It's funny to find blue tools and red tools in this, but I think the red tools that I found in this container, I think that was just sort of an RNG thing. I would guess. I don't know. Are there any Glockers in Desolation Point? There are. Yes, there are. So we'll hang on to the pry bar. There's also lots of cars too. So, on the way. Well, not lots, but several. Let's go ahead and repair our... While I'm thinking about it, let's repair this. Excellent. Okay. Oh, all right. I'm starting to get that excess amount of food again issue. These don't really weigh anything though. I'll just... Okay. Alright. We got our traveling food. We got our tools looking pretty streamlined. This stuff's fine. Clothes are good. Teas are good. Fuel. Do I have... Okay, I have this book. Alright, we'll read it when we can. I'll just put it out here. Hey! Yeah. Yeah, I hit that yesterday. I hit that actually yesterday too I was like, it was like kind of stuck out. Like, oh wow. Let's see if like I'm gonna put my bear coat on. Let's see, it's probably, is it lighter when you wear it? Yeah, it's lighter when you wear it. Interesting. Quite a bit. Quite a bit lighter when you're wearing it. Yeah, Strats with Squatch, also known as Josh, has dropped in. Hey, welcome, man. Good to see you. I was watching your Nagoa run from, I think, yesterday or maybe 2 days ago, but I started watching that last night. Didn't finish it, but looking good, man. Looking good. All right, we gotta start getting some moose steaks going. So let's do that. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can get some outdoor time real quick. Let's see what the weather. I haven't even been outside yet, so I don't even know. Yeah, it looks pretty good out here. It's 2 arrows down. But I think let's just get all this stuff out here. I have a hacksaw now, so I can freeze all this meat, and then I think it's a little bit faster. Or at any rate, it won't destroy your your knife as you're cutting all this up. Not destroy it, but you know, a little bit of wear and tear. Let's see what we can get here. 29 minutes. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's get a Maglins. Let's get a Maglins. I don't know if I have enough fuel to do this, but maybe we could cook and harvest at the same time for a bit. At least get a little bit made. We just hit fire starting 5 on the last session, so
Come on, little fire.
feeling pretty. I hate to say the word invincible, so I'm not gonna say it, but something along those lines. No, I feel pretty. Once I hit fire making 5, I'm just like, I just feel really. I don't know, like everything is. I'm about as powerful as I'm gonna be, or impervious to threats. Yeah, I've been on the move pretty quickly. Yeah, I was in Keeper's Pass not too long ago, and I just went straight across Pleasant Valley. I just stopped in the farmhouse for a bit, and then I went on to Thomson's Crossing. Got the recipe there, and so like I think the last session was just that, going from Keeper's Pass to Pleasant Valley, and then I went from Pleasant Valley Thomson's Crossing to here, and killed a moose when I came in. When I came in from the mine, I came down the hill, and there was a moose right there. So that was pretty exciting. That was fun. I'm just worried about the wolves around here. They freak me out. Okay. All right. Let's keep doing this. We're on a mission here. On a mission.
Yeah, all I can think about is food.
11 minutes. All right. Nice once you get carcass harvesting 5, you can really just tear the stuff up pretty quick. Alright, drop our little excess piece of meat. Alright, we're going to be cooking for a bit here. Looks like the weather's kind of going to cooperate, so let's keep on rolling. Are these frozen yet?
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Hang on. I guess they're not frozen. I guess it's too close to the fire to freeze, so we'll just keep using our knife. $36. Okay. Wow, this is going great. Oh yeah, I mean, I recently passed up 2 moose. I was walking somewhere and I just walked right past 2 moose, and I was like, oh, it was heartbreaking. But yeah, whenever you're looking for one, they're never around. But when you like, oh, I don't have time, then they're there. But this one just happened to be like, this was like a perfect, just very lucky, because I was just getting into, you know, the coastal town site, and there the moose was right there. I was like, ugh, can't pass this up. And I quartered it, and then I quartered it for an hour, and then I started hearing the aurora sounds, and I was like, I just had a moment where I'm like, this is a really bad idea, and I went ahead and did it. And when I finished the second hour of quartering, yes, whenever I came out of the harvesting, there was already a wolf right there barking at me. I just took off running, and luckily made it. It was so scary. Yeah, I was. I think I've only been attacked by an aurora wolf maybe. I can definitely remember one time because it killed me. Probably only just a few times, but I remember one for sure where it killed me. So I don't mess around with them. Oh no, I do remember a second time, and it also killed me. So yeah, that's a good way to end a run. No F's given. All right, 44 minutes. Oh, we got the chill music now. This is great. This time I did okay. I made out pretty nicely this time. But it really was like, it was literally, I don't know how close the wolf was to me, but I just ran to the house as fast as I could, and it was right behind me. I was so scared. I had those chills, you know, you get like. You just don't know where the wolf is, but you just know it's right behind you. Okay. Alright. Took care of that.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
It's so nice when you hit Carcass Harvesting 5. You can just really knock these things out pretty quick. We should probably just get moving and explore the site while the weather's nice like this. Get some, let me get some torches and we'll just go. How much time we got on this cook here? So I'll throw another coal on here. Get some torches and we'll just loot this place up real quick. Probably spend the night here, yeah, because it's getting pretty late. Hang on, I'm hearing someone calling my name. Speaking of your name, speaks for itself. Oh, it's not too shabby. Sorry, I think I hear my daughter coming. Yeah, hang on just a sec. Okay. Alright, we'll let these... let's get this fire down where these won't burn. Did turn my mic back on. Yeah, okay. So paranoid about that now. It's happened so many times. So far on this run, knock on wood, I have not screwed up on the audio or video yet, so I think that's probably good enough where it won't burn. So let's just go ahead, start looting. I particularly want to check out this house over here, so let's just go do the house first, and then we'll do the cars. And I think that's pretty much it around here. Alright, we don't have any stink on us. This place freaks me out. I get so paranoid because there's so many wolves and there's these little hills. Yeah, come on in. Alright, okay. My phone has this little, it's a cool like bird identifier from, it's like a MIT, no, I'm sorry, it's a Cornell developed app that will ID birds based on their calls, and so my daughter uses it all the time. Yeah, I highly recommend it. It's really cool. I mean, I don't know if you're into birds or not. I mean, I'm kind of into birds, but not crazy, but it definitely is interesting. And it does it really filters out like the sounds of traffic and things like that. If there's a lot of noise, it still does a pretty good job of cutting through all of it, all of the chaos. So I mean, you can use it in almost any setting. Like if you don't have to be out in the middle of the woods for it to work. And it's free, so hey, why not? All right. I think it's only North American birds too, so that's something else to think about. Now, sometimes you'll get matches, underwear, and accelerant. I think sometimes you'll get that. I think that's still a thing in this house. But we didn't get it this time. Alright, I think you need to find the memento. This is a memento location, this boat. But I think you have to find the note first for it to work. It's in one of these, it's like in the side of the boat or something. Loose boards thing. I think that's still a thing. I don't know. Could be wrong. So far, only one wolf around here, so I don't know where they're all at, but that's also disconcerting. You'd think it would be a relief, but it's not. Okay. We're gonna play it that way, huh? You haven't been to a coastal since the loot? Yeah. It's not really one of my favorite zones. It's not. It's just sort of mid-tier for me. Like, you know, I don't dislike it. It's just not one of my favorites. But, so I usually come here kind of after I've searched a lot of other places. It's sort of after I've done the Ash Canyon and come back and all that stuff. So I don't really know all the... Because you really try to memorize loot placement whenever it's early game, and you're still trying to get your hammer, you're still trying to get your hacksaw. And I'm just never over here early game, so I don't really know all the spots where the good stuff is. Let's look in here. I wonder if you can exit this side. Looks like it's cramped over there. Can you get out of here? Oh yeah, okay. Alright. Oh look, there's a... Speaking, this is the exact type of placement that I would have never. This is just one of those places where you just never look, or at least me, that I don't know this spot is a loot spot. Well, that's crazy. And we don't need it. I brought a hammer here specifically to leave it here, so I would have a hammer here, and then we end up finding one, of course. So now I have to leave the hammer somewhere else, I guess. I guess we could take it over to the Forge in Desolation and just have one there. Although I really don't plan on ever forging there, but I guess it couldn't hurt. Couldn't hurt. Where did you find it? I just learned about a new spot as well. So like, where did you find yours in Mystery Lake? I guess the spot I'm thinking of was actually in, it was in Winding River, technically, even though it's just right outside the dam. I never knew about that spot until I was watching someone's stream. And I was like, oh, hey, look at that. You're running around looking for a way to start a fire, so you're looking for a flare or some matches or something, I guess. Let's save this. Actually, let's start a little fire here. Oh, yeah, the yellow. Yeah, yeah, I only recently learned about that one too, whatever it's called. Yeah, it's the yellow train car that's close to the dam, sort of.
Come on, little fire.
I think I was trying to do some Interloper stuff, or outer Stalker stuff, and I learned about that. But that was probably, I don't know, about a month ago or so. I guess probably a couple months ago at this point. Yeah, it's one of those Interloper ones that you really like, oh yeah, that's a must. That's a must check kind of spot. I only did Interloper probably, I guess I was doing Interloper at the time, not Outer Stalker. Outer Stalker just got it was kind of easy, actually, because you find all the stuff that you need. So I was trying to Interloper, and I think my best I did was like 6 days on that. I actually forged, so I must have lived about 10 days. That was my best. It's hard. It's hard. What can you say? It's super hard. I think what I'm gonna do is just take this. We got the moose meat here. Let's get some moose steaks, bring them in. We'll cook up some more steaks, and then I'll probably just spend the night here. Maybe we'll read a little bit. It didn't save your run. It was surprising to see, but didn't save your run. Yeah, that's the truth right there, man. It's hard. I mean, you can really crank this thing up to where it's nearly impossible. Alright, so we got 2 steaks going. I'm gonna I guess I'm just gonna read. We've done some, I think we're pretty well maintained with our stuff. Might want to do this after the sun goes down. Sharpen the knife, and then I think that's... Here, we'll leave a potato here. I'm gonna come back here for sure. So, we can leave a lot of this stuff. Damn, I was not planning on taking a hammer with me. I mean, that's 2 kilos of coal that I'm not gonna be able to carry because of that hammer. So I don't know. All right, let's grab the book. Wait, where is it? Maybe it's in my inventory. Where? Oh yeah, right there. Okay. All right. All right, let's do some reading. I haven't done this in a bit. Alright. There's no way I can read for another hour, is there? Let's just go outside. Maybe it's nice. I'll just make sure I'm not stinky. Yeah, okay. Alright, make sure you got enough water. Because if anything's wrong, you have to be completely cozy to read. If anything is off, just the slightest thing, then you've forgotten everything that you've read in that last hour. That's just how it works. Also, something else I figured out is that I could test this again just to make double sure that I'm right about this. But if you actually, let's just read in the truck. If you have a sprained wrist, let's say, and don't have, if you've treated the pain, but you have a sprained wrist, you can't read. So it's the sprain that prevents you from reading, not the pain, which is weird. But we can test that again just to make sure. No-go is very technical work, can be managed by things, but things happen that can't be expected or planned for. Yeah, oh yeah. It's I mean, I like the challenge of it, but I don't like the speed. The pace is so slow that I just get a little frustrated doing it. I get frustrated with the tediousness of it. But everything is very just on the razor's edge with it. You can be doing something. It's like the same problems that are in this mode, but magnified, because you can make a mistake on Interloper and recover, but Nagoa, if you make a mistake, oftentimes it'll just kill you. So that's good times. All right, let's see if we can read another hour or not. All right, sweet. Okay. Now do we get mending 3? Sometimes it takes a bit for it to register. No, we did not. Okay. Let's go on in. I just feel like there's wolves just watching me. Just looking at me behind a tree. Planning. Conspiring. Yeah, you really you have to take risks also too, and you won't ever get anywhere. So yeah, I mean it's fun. It's just like, again, it's just the pace of it can just sort of grinds. It just gets to me a little bit. I had my best Nogoa run. This was back in the old times. Pre-DLC. It was I was on day 99, and I shot at a bear. I was in broken railroad and shot at a bear from the bear cave, and didn't get my flare gun out in time and got mauled. And then I got pissed and I shot it again and didn't get my flare gun out in time again. And then it killed me. And that's how, and I died on day 99. But I've learned never to, I'm ready to, I've learned to just not get so mad when I get mauled. Because that's really what killed me. I just got so pissed. I was like, I'm gonna kill this bear. You ready for a break from Nagoa? What's the next iteration, you think? Yeah, we gotta come back here and make a bow. That's right. We gotta come back here and make a bow. So today we're gonna head on to Desolation Point. Let's get some food. Let's go ahead and get our stomach full with some delicious moose meat. Okay. Alright. Almost perfect. Okay. Alright. Let's see what the weather's like. Let me just look at my weight real quick. Okay, well, that's pretty good. We do have a hammer on us. I guess we can grab a bunch of coal on the way back from Desolation. That might be the best. We have a lot of good road food here. Got all our tools. I'm not taking the hacksaw.
I wonder if I can drop any.
Don't need this. Let's see. We probably don't need all these flares. Drop a couple flares. That's a cool sound. That's a very satisfying sound. It's not like the potato, though. Listen to this. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice sound. I like the slappy sound of it. Okay. You still haven't finished your Stalker Tales? What's this? Okay, what's Stalker Tales? I think no, I watched that. That was a while back. You were doing that. I've definitely seen some of that. Okay, off we go. Oh shoot, you know what I was thinking? I was thinking about running up to the house. Whichever one's up there, Misanthrope, but I guess probably just going down the road here. We'll get the Misanthrope house on the way back. It's nice and warm at least. I was thinking about, I still have not found the Coastal Highway plane crash. And I kind of generally know it's up somewhere in them thar hills up there, and but I don't know. I don't know exactly. Oh, that's cool. Is it custom Stalker or is it just straight up Stalker? See, if it were clear, I could listen for the crows. I'm sure there's a corpse up there. That's what I was gonna. It's kind of what I was gonna rely on to try to find the plane crash up here, but obviously there's gonna be no crows right now, so keep an eye out for the bear. Be bear aware. That's what I always say. Actually, I always say beware. Be bear aware. So there will be a bear roaming around probably, but I'm not seeing it, so maybe we're okay. It will come down this road, or it comes near the road, I think. Gonna be looking for a plane crash up there. Definitely, it's too steep to get up there, so it's not gonna be in that area. Maybe where it's sort of... the slope is a little bit more gentle straight ahead, so I'll go up in there and see if I can find it. Now, I think I see the... I think that's the bear straight ahead. That dark shape. Might be him. Okay, let's go up here and see. I'm not seeing anything yet. Oh, you want to do the tails? Yeah. I did it on Stalker. I did it on custom Stalker, actually. But yeah, I did. That was the very first thing I did whenever the tails came out. Okay, this doesn't look like anything. Nothing here. You started it before they added tails to Loper. Yeah. Yeah, there were a lot of kind of Loper, Loper folks that were... I just happened to be... I had it in my mind all along that I was going to play Stalker whenever it came out. Or a custom Stalker. Because I was really into it at the time. I was testing out a bunch of different Stalker settings whenever the Signal Void came out. So I was like, oh sweet, I'll just do it on this custom thing that I've been playing around with. And then of course all the Loper folks out there, they were not happy with that. I wonder if you can get up this. Oh, let's go around this rock first. I don't think you can get up that. Or at least someone with my goading skills can't get up that. Not much of a goater, gotta say. Okay, let's go on up here. This feels right. This feels right. There's a Karen. Of course it's blank. Alright. Not seeing anything down there. We'll be going back down that way, so let's just go up this way and take a peek. We'll just take a peek in this little gap right here and just see. Gosh, yeah, you really need crows to be able to do this type of stuff. You just have to be really lucky. I just, like I said, I kind of know the general area, but obviously I don't know exactly where it is. So, yeah, I'm not seeing... You would see a lot of debris, I would imagine, so... Oh, shoot. Dang it. Alright. Well, we'll just have to rely on the crows next time. You know what I think is interesting with the, kind of the new settings, or the way that, way loot is now, is the rarity of flare shells, which is one of the reasons that's motivating me to find these plane crashes, because I think there is a chance for flare shells at these crash sites. So but I do think that's cool that they've made it very hard to get those. I only have one right now, and I found it in Forsaken Airfield. Let's see, can we make it down here? Yeah, looks like it. Commuter's Lament. Alright, probably should get a little fire going here. Before we go on in. I'm just going to warm up a little bit. Guess we'll use another match. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, there's new items. Yeah. Well, that's okay. So yeah, I kind of got off your. off topic for you. I know what you were saying. You're saying like things like the Spelunker's lantern, the rifle variants, and now the revolver variants as well. Things like that. Yeah, that's the main driver for me wanting to place on Stalker loot, because I want to have access to all that new stuff. So I'm trying to find a sweet spot with a, you know, challenging setting, but still have Stalker loot. And but ultimately, what I've figured out is that Stalker loot is the loot setting is probably the #1 thing that makes a run that changes that impacts the difficulty. At least for me, that's how I think about it. So it is difficult to have a Stalker setting that is, I think, as challenging as Interloper is. Probably the best thing you can do to get that is to put it on Stalker setting and then just turn the health recovery off. Really, if you want to kind of get closer to what Interloper's like with Stalker settings, that's what I would do. Or you could just do it for fun. That's also true. But you know, I'd like, part of the fun for me is the challenge. I like the, you know, getting in kind of a tight spot. But you can die. I mean, wolves are plenty in Stalker, so that is that's usually what will kill you in the end anyways, is a wolf. Yeah, I might. Sorry, I'm just looking at my OBS preview or view, and it's like looking a little shaky. I don't know. I think I've cranked up my settings too high, and it's not quite as smooth as what I'm seeing on my screen. Whatever. I think what happens is if you get a lot of fire, you get a lot of like precipitation coming down. It kind of messes with the frame rates for me, I think. Just overwhelms it. Alright. Uh-oh. Where's he? Down there somewhere? Okay. And right up in your face in that mailbox. I stuck my head right in that mailbox. Yeah, you get bored playing Stalker, that is true. But now, yeah, there are lots of things to do. And that's what I'm really loving about this right now, is that there's so much to do now. It's great. I love it. Like, I'm still just looking for recipes right now, and I'm on day 70. So, thank you. Thank you. I'm really enjoying the recipe stuff. I hope it's not breaking the game. Well, it would be. I guess it would break the. I mean, if it's possible to break. I'm probably using this word wrong, but breaking Nogoa and things like that, because there's ways to get your health recovered now other than a stem by using the food. So I don't. I know it's definitely changed the way that it's changed Nogoa a little bit. The strategy, because now you can get Prepper's Pie or something like that, and then recover health that way. But I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I could see people getting kind of, you know, the old school Nogoa is probably not. It's a thing of the past now. I don't know. You play Nogoa more than me. What do you think about that? I mean, I guess you could ignore the new food. You could just not pick it up. Yeah. Yeah, just if there were ways to turn things off, on and off. Yeah, it could cause more problems for sure. Dang, I'm not liking the way that... I don't like how like, I can definitely tell I'm dropping frames. I don't know. Usually by the time it gets on YouTube, it's been like compressed and everything, so just like it all smooths out anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. There's a cave over there that I mean, there's a deer carcass, but we really don't need it right now, so let's just keep moving. I don't think there's any loot in there that's really worth stopping in. Make a couple pieces of wood or something. Oh, you don't think anyone's healed condition from Nogoa with the new food? Okay. Well, that's good. I thought Prepper's Pie would like give you condition bump. Oh, let's get out of here. Or I'll lose my fire again. Look at those cute little rabbit footprints. Maybe someone has by now. You need cooking 5. Oh, yeah, you need cooking 5. True. And the Tails quest in the recipe from Bleak Inlet. Oh, for dock workers. Okay. I thought Prepper's Pie also gives you a... Prepper's Pie also gives you a right here. Condition. Right there. So I think Prepper's Pie and dock workers are the two that will do that. Oh, and you need corn for... Wait a minute, hang on. Hang on, let's look at... Let's see what the mushroom, acorn grounds, salt... Yeah, burdock root. Yeah, this is just all natural. This is all natural. I like it that the burdock root is part of those ingredients, because I'm like, well, what's the point of burdock root? If it's just pretty much like a mushroom tea. But if you use it in that recipe, then it's like, oh, you get a big condition. Well, I actually don't know how much you get. But you do get some condition back. I just don't know how much yet. Oh, no. It's too bad. I found it on my 8th bunker that I checked. We're still going to do the 9th bunker, though, in Bleak Inlet. But I found it in Blackrock's bunker. And, I mean, I was kind of happy that I still had to check all of them. Well, almost all of them. Because it gave me a reason to go, you know, go check them. Something else to do, you know, another little challenge, another little quest to do. I'm kind of turning this into a speed run almost. I'm like, okay, just no nonsense, just going to get that coastal fish cakes recipe. I've heard the coastal fish cakes is also a very, very good recipe. So, excited to see what it can do. I have a bunch of potatoes waiting. Actually, I think you have to get a special... Don't you have to get a fish? You have to get kind of a rare fish to make them or something like that. Oh, I could be wrong about that. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. Alright. Sorry. I couldn't see where I was going. Okay, here we go. There we go. I'm mostly torn because I can't do this new stuff while playing Go. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I can see why you want to do a new run now, for sure. Your curiosity. You can't help it. Hope I'm not going around in a circle. Did I just turn? I get turned around, didn't I? I did. All right. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I think I got turned around, didn't I? I don't know. I've seen coal, so that's a good sign. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Maybe I should just pick this coal up on the way back. That might make more sense. 17 coal. Yeah, we'll just pick it up on the way back and bring it to Coastal Highway. I'd rather have it in Coastal Highway than here. Because that's just where we're going to do... Coastal Highway is where we're going to do most of our fishing. And beachcombing stuff. So I'd like to have a big, giant pile of coal waiting for us. I don't know, this is way down the road, because this will be after I'm done with Signal Void and all that business, and then we'll shift our focus to fishing and beachcombing. But I'm just now realizing I'm not going to be able to do the Coastal Fishcakes recipe until I get I don't know, whatever it is, but I think there's a special fish that you have to find. Nothing back here. I'll just grab this coal. Okay. Alright, we're coming up on an hour. I'm going to make it to the... I'm going to try to get to the lighthouse and find the recipe that's in there. That'll be recipe number 8. So after that, then all I have left is the one in Bleak Inlet. So we're getting closer. We're getting closer. We'll just do a big loop. I'm gonna go to the lighthouse, but we will. I'm not gonna just leave the zone. I will do a loop through the zone. Go down to the whatever it's called, the processing plant. I forget what it's called. Hibernia, and then we'll just loop on back and just loot the whole place up. It's a really small zone. You can loot it all pretty quickly, and then head back to Coastal Highway. So we're just gonna be in here for a couple of days, probably tops, day and a half, unless we get killed. You always got to say that. You always got to say something about it being a salt. Yeah, it's gonna be a saltwater fish. I do remember that. I'm gonna check this truck because I think it has a memento key in it. At least it used to. I don't know if it still does. Hey, no problem, man. I like the company. I appreciate you stopping by, man. Some more leather. We only have the hat, I think, is the only thing that we need to repair. No, there's no memento. Okay. I don't know where... I'm not sure where the key for that is now. Yeah, enjoy it. I'm gonna try to catch you live next time. I just missed your stream last time. We'll go over to the church real quick. Only got 2 torches. I gotta be careful. Be careful, Shabby. Get some more snow coming down. But it's really not that far from the church to the lighthouse, so this should be okay. All right. Not stinky. Okay. We got a blizzard. Saturdays for TLD, I try to start at 8 p.m. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Is that 8 Eastern? I would assume most of these, whenever someone says a time, usually they're talking about Eastern time. Yeah, I'm gonna skip my daughter's soccer practice to come. I'm just kidding. She doesn't even play soccer. Okay. Let's get in here. Hopefully there's no wolves around. Oh, there's a corpse in here, obviously. Okay, Eastern. All right. I'm gonna put a link whenever this gets up on YouTube. I'll put a link to your YouTube page. Of course, this doesn't. This I'm about 2 weeks ahead of. I'm about 2 weeks ahead of the stream is about 2 weeks ahead of YouTube. So in a couple weeks, I'll have a link for you.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
See, I love it when you get Fire Making 5 because she's literally still cheering for encouraging the fire to start after it's already started. That's what I love. I love it. Don't even need a torch, really, to start a fire now. Let's just make some water just to be doing something. We'll stay here for a bit while the wolves despawn. I think it takes about 15 minutes for the wolves to despawn if you're like out in the when the blizzard starts, the wolves are still out and about. But if you zone in after the blizzard has already started, there won't be any wildlife. So but we can't zone in or out right now, so I think if you just wait. Really? Okay. I think I might just sleep for an hour just to make sure we're good on that.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Alright. Let's just sleep for an hour. I just want to make sure that there's definitely not going to be a wolf problem. Okay. Alright, we're on day 70. What were we on? Day 79. Okay. Alright, do we have torches? We need to get some torches. I'm a torch fanatic. I'm all about the torches. I don't like these little ones, though, but I live and breathe by the torch. Live and die by the torch? I didn't want to say die, but I guess that's probably the best right way of saying it. Alright, that one's halfway decent. Okay, let's run across the road. Man, these suck. Alright, whatever. Alright, let's run across the road to the lighthouse. I think I can go down here. I'm still paranoid about wolves. I'm almost 100% sure there's no wolf problem, but you gotta respect the torch, exactly. Don't underestimate the torch. I never go in the back seat anymore. I just look. I guess at the beginning of the game you probably should be more thorough, but once you kind of have all of your stuff, it's just like, okay, yeah, there's nothing back there, we're fine. Alright, I think it's this way. I think it's left of the car. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We get to check how wet our clothes are, too. That's always fun. Let's see what they are right now, and then we'll see. Okay, our pants are pretty much 73%. Okay. Oh! Did I have my... Okay, I thought I didn't have my bear coats on for a second. Okay, we're good. I just glanced.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
It wasn't though. Yeah, it wasn't a. It was just kind of starting, because whenever I. Yeah, it didn't really start until I started walking towards the church, and that's when it started. So that's why I slept for. I just slept for an hour just to make sure that everything had despawned.
It's so cold. I think.
Okay, and here we are at the lighthouse. Let's go ahead and get the go ahead and get that recipe. It's somewhere in here, and then I'll stop here for today. Well, I don't know. I don't know, but I don't know. That's the Josh just asked me if sleeping does that too, will cause them to despawn, and I actually don't know.
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
So, grain of salt. Grain of salt. I really... I made a big assumption there, but I don't think it's a huge assumption, but it is definitely an unknown for me. Alright, more oats. We're getting a lot of oats out here, but I have not seen any flour yet. Hang on just a sec. Yeah. Okay. Someone's got to keep this household running, you know? Oh, there's always some sort of request. Dad, could you please... Okay. Alright. Now where is that recipe lurking? It's somewhere in here. Yeah, I didn't see any wolves either, and there's usually at least, you know, at least one kind of hanging out around there. I might have to light a torch to see if we can make sure we can see everything. This looks fine. Oh, leather, okay. It is somewhere in this building. Maybe it's up here. Why would you leave a recipe up here? Someone is just up here looking out at sea, you know, contemplating life, and also reading a recipe, you know? Why not? It would be funny if it were just sitting on the rail like this, as if it wouldn't get blown away. But I guess they probably thought of that. That would be silly. Okay, let's light a torch so I can see. Okay. You gotta be real thorough looters like... Oh, there it is. Coastal fish cakes. Crispy cakes of fish, traditional style. Salty. Alright. Well, let's look at it. Coastal fish cakes. Alright. Sweet. Rainbow trout. Oh, we can get that. It's not a rare fish. I thought that was rare. So you can get this on the lakes. Freshwater lakes. Which is interesting because it's a coastal fish cakes, but it's a freshwater, right? The trout is freshwater, right? I'm pretty sure. 2 potatoes. We can take this back to Mystery Lake and cook it up there. So that's great. Yeah, they were writing it up like, now how did Grandma make her fish cakes? Oh yeah. potatoes. Was it 1 or 2 potatoes? Oh, I went outside. I didn't mean to go outside. Because we lost our fire. I wanted to save it, but I didn't want to lose my fire. Oh well. Mistakes were made at the very end. The very end of the stream. Okay, we saved it. I will probably, I'll probably play some more tomorrow. Random time tomorrow. Usually in the afternoon. Okay. Alright, folks, we're going to stop here. We got another recipe. We got one more to go. And our buddy Josh stopped by and hang with us, so that was great. And so everyone out there, take it shabby. See you next time.